What's your favorite chest builder? So if I got small little...
Yeah, all right, take your shirt off then, dude, and you're a professional, and you better be doing it right.
Whoa, dude.
He doesn't know what he's working with, because I'm the only naked motherfucker here.
He wants you to be naked so bad.
I thought everyone else was gonna join me.
I think I'm taking your clothes off in 3 episodes.
And welcome back, everybody, to a very productive episode of the Careful Boys, where we're gonna talk serious stuff here. Okay. Everybody's been dying. The submissions are in. Everybody's been dying to know because we have a professional here on the channel, Jared. You're going to analyze all of us, right?
Oh, shit.
And you're going to, if we only had one muscle group that we could work on, which one would make us the sexiest as each of us individually?
That's a good question.
Yeah.
And we're gonna do a stand and spin.
Of course, we're gonna start with Joe and his nakedness.
What is good about me?
What's good about me? Tell me why I'm cute.
Yeah, what's good?
Oh shit, dude.
What's good about Joe? And what does he have to work on?
This is more OF, man.
So what's good about Joe's physique, and what does he have to work on?
If he can only work on one muscle group, though.
One muscle group.
How serious should I be about this?
Serious. We want the real answer because we're going straight to the gym afterwards.
I have body positivity, so I don't give a what you say.
No, you look great.
Thank you.
Honestly, you look awesome.
No, I'm not where I want to be.
So defensive.
I'm not anywhere close where I want to be. No, but I don't treat. I'll be honest with you. I don't treat it serious enough because I don't want to put in the hard work because if I do and
you fail, you're gonna.
No, it's not even failing because I'm not even gonna compete. But then like, I don't want to commit to anything because if I do commit to it, then it's gonna take a lot of time.
Why don't we start with somebody else so that we actually get to?
No, dude, this is good.
So the honest answer.
That's a good perspective.
I wouldn't tell you all to emphasize anything until you're to a certain level or degree of jackedness. If you're only focused on being jacked. Otherwise, it's just focus on everything. But if you're thinking about what's the one muscle that makes guys the most attractive, there's a literal answer for that.
Shoulders.
Exactly. It's having big, broad shoulders.
I told you
and
guys.
a big chest. That's the two things women will.
All I do.
That's it, huh?
No. Just if you could only improve one thing on each of us.
That's what it would be.
Yeah.
Everybody's shoulders.
Yeah. 100%.
Way to make this video short. Can you just have fucking fun with the conversation?
Well, that's what I said. How serious you want me to be? And you said be fucking serious.
That's a good answer.
That's what you said.
Yeah, that's what you said.
You need to stop getting angry, Bart. It's pissing me the fuck off. I'll literally slap you on the next one.
You know what I want to do? Okay, I'll tell you. Okay.
I have one stripe.
I already know the answer, but I like acting like I don't know because it excuses me from actually doing the work. I want bigger arms, and I want to get rid of the love handles and actually have a six-pack. I want bigger chest and bigger shoulders.
And that's literally exactly what I would say.
Okay, thanks.
That's it.
And I know the stomach is diet, and I know that the protein, I just gotta eat the same grams of my body weight, and I just gotta fucking progressive overload and compound motherfucking.
You watch his RP too?
You watching RP too?
No, but I know you gave me a PDF and I read it.
Hey, this guy knows what he's doing. This guy knows what he's doing.
This guy gets it.
Really though, over the last year and a half or so, you've
strong.
Thank you. I'm almost back to where I used to be.
You look good, dude.
I used to rep 2 plates twice when I did bench press.
Are you gonna get back into full?
And I did three plates one time.
Are you gonna get back into full contact karate?
Nope. Fuck that. Got my ribs kicked. In Kyokushin karate? Fuck that, dude. That shit hurt. I was in bed like,
Got kicked ribs.
I'm not even trying to compete. Fucking shit.
I got kicked rib syndrome.
Fucking Armenian guy got his ego hurt. Fucking back.
You let
kicked
an
my
Armenian
chest.
guy beat you in your own culture?
Hey, Armenian guys, they take fighting seriously, alright? And we were sparring, and I think he didn't like that. I kept tagging him, so he did a backspin kick to my fucking chest.
Oh no.
And then there was no teacher at the time. It was a student teaching the class. So he looked at it, and yeah, he wasn't managing the class well. So
Oh no. How'd your ribs hurt when he kicked you in the chest?
it was more like a spleen kick.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I feel like I broke a rib. That's how much it hurt. Because when I breathe,
Yeah, you might have broken a rib.
Yeah, for sure.
but I don't know. I never went to the hospital because that shit's expensive, dude.
Well, a fractured rib, the only way to fix it is to not do anything but wait anyways.
Yeah, wait it out.
Yeah, you probably healed it.
All right, so shoulders and chest is what. So basically, what you're saying is just get the fucking basics down to get to a point of like, this is your max, and then enhance.
Yeah, if you want to focus on something. In all honesty, like the question kind of put out there was focus on to kind of like be more attractive. If you're a man and you're looking to be more attractive, having an awesome upper body is clearly the direction to go. I would say add in a couple of sets here and there of quads and hamstrings just because. If you're losing weight, you want to make sure that you're training all the muscle so you don't lose muscle so you can still eat the same amount of calories because that's what metabolism is. It's all the anabolic and catabolic processes added up in your body. And if you're losing muscle while you're losing fat, then you're going to have to eat less and less and less and less. And you'll lose muscle in that area easily. So if you want to be jacked, focus on dedicated periods of eating more food. Train the fuck out of your upper body. Couple sets of quads and hamstrings. You don't even got to train the legs if you don't want, like, just for ultimate attractiveness, just up here. Delts, chest, arms.
But girls don't like chicken legs.
How do you know? Do girls look at legs that much?
They don't even look at it because everyone's wearing pants.
What about butt? What about butt?
Yeah, and if you want, girls like a nice butt. Do some squats, man. That's why I say just do everything.
That was just I was just curious about.
I got another question. All right. In my younger years, all right, my tits felt more fucking full and shit. Yeah. And now I got these things where it kind of droops at the bottom of my
You
teeth.
just gotta lose fat. Build more muscle and lose fat.
Was that loot? Okay.
Hey, what's your favorite
Does that mean my chest deflated and shit?
It just means you gained a little body fat and you potentially lost some muscle in your chest,
I
and
didn't
you'll
have
get it
this
back
before.
really quickly.
You just probably have more body fat on your chest. That's all.
Some people, store it differently.
Alright, I'm trying to fucking be buff.
What's your favorite chest builder? So if I got small little.
Yeah, alright, fucking take your shirt off then, dude, and get. You're a fucking professional, and you better be doing it right. Now you critique him.
Whoa, dude.
Take off your
If
shirt.
I want to build my chest, what are some of your favorite like go-to?
He doesn't know what he's working with because I'm the only naked motherfucker here.
He wants you to be naked so bad.
I thought everyone else was gonna join me.
I don't like when my bosses make me take my shirt
I think
off.
you've taken your clothes off in 3 episodes.
Putting my clothes back on.
You know what though? I love it, man. Cause like you're proud of your fucking progress, and I can tell.
Yeah,
That he's naked by himself.
I love it, man.
because I was fucking fat last year.
You don't see me. I don't even pull my like. I'll wear fucking hoodies and shit to the gym just so I don't. We get fucking body dysmorphia.
I lost 5 pounds. I couldn't wait to get naked.
It's fucking awesome. But
Take your shirt off, dude.
No, I'm self-conscious now.
So self-conscious, he tucked his hair in his
I love it.
This self-conscious Joe, low self-esteem Joe right here. I don't want to talk anymore. You guys fucking do the video.
It's a cartoon character. Dude.
So, if you knew nothing else about like training, exercise and stuff, what's the number one thing people know about? Like what trains your chest?
Bench press.
Okay, what trains your chest?
This fly machine.
Awesome. If you knew nothing else about training, the number one thing I would tell people to focus on is the frequency at which they go and eating enough protein. So train your chest more frequently than you don't. Don't do it once a week. Do it like 2 or 3 times a week. That is how you will grow your chest better. And then if you want to go more advanced, you can start focusing on like exercise selection, the volume and shit like that. So you can just go into the gym a few times a week, train full body, which means you're hitting everything 3 or 4 times a week anyway. That's perfect frequency. And if you only knew things from magazines or shit you saw growing up, and you just did those exercises, even if you did them in a shitty manner without ever focusing on technique, and then eventually you get on the RP channel, you know some technique, you would build muscle. You build a bunch of muscle. And then, fortunately, we have a lot of information out there like the RP channel, stuff like this. Like we can get on podcasts and talk about this kind of shit. And if you got to that point where you're 2-3 years into training and you wanted to do the best exercises for muscle growth, it's anything that'll put you in a pretty damn good stretch position where you can load it up pretty well and using a decent amount of weight. So like you know what a cambered bar is? We do that cambered bar bench all the time. That gives you an insane stretch.
It goes past your chest.
Yeah, and if you don't have it, dumbbells are a great substitute because you can take a dumbbell all the way down past here, and you can.
Oh wow.
Oh shit, that's what it's supposed to look like.
What the heck 3D movie am I watching?
It's coming at me. Oh jeez.
I'm not the sphere.
Whoa.
So really slow and controlled eccentrics, full range of motion, and just making sure that you're
That's cool.
Why does it? Whoa.
Dude, yes, he's in striations. Jesus Christ.
I'm a lean boy right now. Yeah, that's it.
Thanks for the answer. That was really helpful.
Easy peasy.
You're a professional. Why do you even have to ask her the question? You're supposed to be researching this stuff.
Because I feel like Jared explains it in a really good way that some of our viewers might want to hear from a professional like Jared.
Oh, okay.
What up, guys? Thank you for watching us for so long. If you like what we do, please support our Patreon. Joe, tell them what we have to offer.
So, every week you get 2 videos. One, never released director's cut, and another one, 2 hot for YouTube, Patreon only. Every freaking week you get that, and you get access to our Discord where you can come chat with us.
And ask us questions that become episodes here because we're gonna answer them and we're gonna take it seriously and we wanna give you the responses that you want. So come stay connected with us, join our Patreon, click the description below for full details.
Did you know he trains people too?
Obviously not as good as Jared, dude.
What he's saying is like, can you believe it?
Can you believe this fucking guy?
This fucking guy.
Aren't you pissed? Aren't you mad?
You should be shaking your fist at this guy.
He never promotes his own business here. He never acts like he does this.
Hey, dude, we're here to have fun, dude.
In-person personal training? Where at?
Where? This place here.
Yeah. It's jujitsu and lifting.
Head personal trainer right there.
Appreciate it.
Lion Hard
Thank you.
Jiu-Jitsu.
Thanks for the plug, you guys. Thank you.
But he does like weight loss, he does strength and conditioning for fighters. It's like all kinds. It's a whole
But he
He did
never
the
takes off his
impossible.
shirt though. He never takes off his shirt.
range.
He did the impossible and he helped David So lose weight.
Nah, dude. David's losing more weight right now.
Cool. Yep.
Nah, dude. Because I learned from RP. I got certified through these guys.
You're just passing down the RP site.
RP certifies?
We used to have this nutrition certification that they did. I told them it was gonna flop and it did.
You did their nutrition program?
Yeah. Oh. Dude, I got all their books. I got all their shit.
We're starting the like hypertrophy academy.
I'll probably be there too, dude.
Ooh.
Trying to learn how to get my chest bigger. Like me and Joe.
How big do you want?
Dude,
your
let's do
chest?
it.
I don't really have.
What's your goal? Like, how big is your like? I'm good.
I think nowadays it's more just like to be functional for training jiu-jitsu. Because like, you know, I just want to make sure I'm not a weak little bitch, dude. That's my main
Grab a
goal.
gi and make them scared. Yeah,
Oh, so it's not like cosmetic. It's not like you want to.
I think that's a byproduct though, right? Like, you know, if you train hard and
You could
get
just
strong,
get strong and look like shit.
That's true too.
Is that what you want? You want to maintain your look?
Hopefully all the above would be good.
Man, I hope I don't get attractive.
I want my chest to be concave.
Keep it here.
I want just enough chest where I could do this.
Isn't it
Where you
when you
can't-
have
where you
enough
can't-
chest,
wait,
you
what?
can't do that?
No, just enough to where I could still do it.
Oh, okay.
That's
To the
just
max?
that's just stretching.
Well, I don't know, because there's this guy named Jason Chen.
Well, he's wrong. How do you know your humeral length isn't longer than most people's?
Well, because this guy named Jason Chen, he can't do this.
But that's just him because he's 5'3".
And I can't do it either. But I have a.
He has short arms anyway.
Oh.
You might have a longer one. We're all built anthropomorphically.
Jason Chen is weirdly shaped though.
Yeah.
That's because if you have no chest, you could do this.
Yeah, but also you could have a really long. So this part of your arm could be here,
Oh.
and then you could still do it.
Okay.
And even if you had my chest.
Okay. Well, I don't know anatomy.
Call me when you need a psychiatrist.
Speaking, this is what I was gonna say. Genetically speaking, my whole life, my torso, my upper body has been like this.
Yeah.
At its worst, it's been like this.
Do you mean scoliosis? What are you
No.
talking about?
I mean
No,
like
he's-
the imagery.
Oh, like your shoulders are narrower than your waist?
Yeah.
No, he's built like a lesbian woman.
Taper.
Delts, lats, chest. And just-
Delts, lats, chest.
Yep, that's it.
And then lose body fat. Lose body fat. So
I know that's the obvious, but like,
Yeah.
are there like super secrets that you can share on this channel?
If you get a big back, you get big delts, and you get big. I mean, chest it'll help. But like, if you get decent sized quads too, it makes your waist look smaller from this direction. So you get like a big sweep. But if you just lose a bunch of fat, yeah, there's nothing out there that's gonna shrink your waist. Like all those like belts and wraps and people rubbing fucking creams on them. Like that shit doesn't do anything.
You tell me sweet sweat don't work like that, dude?
Don't worry about that, dude.
What if I want to keep the same belly but make it look smaller by making this part bigger? Does that work?
no, because your belly gets bigger too.
Oh fuck.
I mean, it would go. You could do it in phases if you stored. The way you store body fat is genetic, but each time you lose fat and you put it back on, it goes on differently. It's not the same every single time. So you might lose body. Let's say you diet 1 year and you lose, and you're like, man, my abs got really lean this time, and then you build some muscle, so you have to put on fat at the same time because you're trying to eat more food and build muscle. And then you go through a fat loss phase again and you realize, oh, my legs got a lot leaner first this time. That can happen. So like it depends, but you could do it in phases to where like you took 3 years, you went through a bunch of phases, and then now you have a similar looking belly that you did 3 years ago, but you're more jacked. You can definitely do that.
Damn, so precise.
Periodization.
Sometimes I just wake up one day and I look in the mirror and I go, how the fuck did I get so fat, bro? And then I'm like, oh, I gotta work out. I haven't been to the gym in like 6 months. What am I doing? Or like, I just forget, like I just out of nowhere, I'm like swimming. I'm all, man, how come I can't breathe? I'm like, oh shit, I've been eating out too much, you know? It's just, sometimes I just live and then I don't even know what's happening. I blink and I'm like, oh shit, I let myself go too much.
Do you respond better to like positive encouragement
Or
and
negative
support, or like
reinforcement?
negative reinforcement?
I respond better to waking up, choking on my fucking fat ass throat because I got sleep apnea, and then I need to lose weight.
That's like a bigger weight.
Choking on my fat ass throat.
I'll just be like, and then Hannah's like, oh fuck, what's wrong? And I'm like, I'm choking on my fat throat.
So you respond to like fear mongering tactics then. Like if somebody,
Yeah, like that's
if somebody showed you like if you were like smoking cigarettes every day and somebody showed you a fucked up video of like this kid just died, he's 18, it shows you like his lungs, it shows you like so all that dare shit they used to do.
No, not. I have to feel it because I smoked for like 25 years.
So like, if you get so fat one day and Hannah's like, I can't find your dick. It's like that.
Well, she's still sucking it. Then it's a plus plus.
I just said she can't find
Oh,
it.
she can't even find it to suck it. Oh, dude. Damn, I better lose weight then. No, yeah, I think it's like, oh no, too late. Like Hannah also doesn't tell me, hey, fat fuck, lose some weight.
Or what about looking at old pictures? If you look at old pictures,
Yeah.
oh shit, I was way skinnier.
Yeah,
Does that?
That's always rough.
That's one. I think I was looking at some vlog the other day, and I was like, man, I just look like a fat lesbian. What the fuck?
Like last week's vlog.
Last time I was on the show.
How old is this footage? You're like, wait a minute.
But it's usually health problems. Like I had an eczema breakout, and then all the stuff, and then Hannah would research some stuff about autoimmune, and she goes, why don't we just go carnivore real quick? And then that would be the byproduct that would kind of it's like a domino effect, right? Because it's like if you're eating good and then you have a little more energy, so you're like, hey, let's go run at the beach. And then that turns into, oh, I haven't lifted in a minute. Yeah. Well, let's go take up rock climbing. And then every day I'm doing an activity.
I like the rock climbing still not lifting though.
No, but it's like an active thing, right? Yeah. That's kind of domino affecting. And then now I'm regularly going back to the gym. So it's not necessarily like a thing where I look at myself and I'm like, you pathetic fat shit. But it's more like I'm choking, and then she's like, you almost died in your sleep because you're a fat fuck. And I'm like, oh, I better do something.
For someone at your level, like what drives you now? Is it to get on the Olympia stage? Is it more like that, like to see how much you can reach your potential, or?
I mean, that's like, part of it. It's habitual at this point as well. Seeing the results from like going through those phases like I talked about with you is awesome. Being a byproduct of the things that we teach and displaying that is kind of like way up there in the hierarchy of what drives me, especially just because like clearly, we know what we're doing. Like this is the people we help, and we can show those types of results too. So it's just stuff like that, but it's insanely habitual at this point. I tell people this all the time when they come up to me and like, LAC is a commercial gym that we talked about, EOS. You'll get like a middle-aged, out-of-shape person like, oh, it's so much dedication and like, this guy, it's crazy, I look up to you. And I'm like, dude, like, to be honest, I will go to places like LAC in prep when I'm like 3-4 weeks out and I don't want to fucking go to the gym, because I'll just be like, fuck this shit. I'll start my cardio and I'll look over to my left and there's like a 65-year-old Asian female who's clearly on a fat loss journey, and she's just fucking on the elliptical going ham. She doesn't want to fucking be there. It's not habitual for them. So to see them get up, do something they don't want to fucking do, and then you got my ass, I'm a professional bodybuilder and I've been doing this for like however many years. Come on. Like that's some motivational shit. So it's just like I do it now.
That's cool.
Do you ever relapse or like go through stints of just like, oh fuck, I haven't worked out in ages?
Nah.
It's just been a part of your life now.
Yeah.
Hard pass. No.
Do you have increasing body dysmorphia as the more jacked you get because you get more hyper analytical?
You can get muscle dysmorphia for sure. I think once you get past a certain level of jackness, you're like, I'm clearly a big person in the gym. When I put body fat on, I feel a little bit worse about myself, but it's nothing crazy. It's just, you have to be very kind of like stoic and do a lot of mindfulness and understand that those things can come as long as you do the work and introspect. You're not going to have those issues. So it's going to affect you, most likely, but it'll only affect you super negatively if you just never think about it. You kind of have to think about this shit. It's like anything else. You feel a sad emotion, you don't fucking bury it down. You feel the shit. You feel it, you see what it is, you assess what's making you sad, you think about that thing, and you just come up with solutions. It's not something you bury. So I'm never like, I look in the mirror one day and I've not looked in the mirror for 10 weeks and now I have 10 more, 15 more pounds of body fat and I'm like, fuck, and I just like, shove it away like this. So you're kind of constantly looking at yourself as a bodybuilder and you got to just be okay with it and always assess and be analytical with all of it.
Sounds like a sport. I know you don't think it's a sport.
It sounds like.
But sounds like all the elements of a sport, or at least the prep.
And that's the thing. Bodybuilding, like the process, is one of the hardest things you can do. But bodybuilding as a pageant is not a sport. The actual act of getting on a stage and doing this shit, and like getting judged, and like
Bodybuilding is the hardest thing I've ever done.
yeah, there's no athletic component to it, so it's not technically a sport by definition. I'm a sports scientist, that's why I say that. I say it's not a sport. Clearly, I'm not shitting on people. It's fucking hard as hell. It's the hardest thing you can do.
It's hard.
It really is, especially for you.
What the technical,
It's hard.
like what makes a sport, it doesn't fit the criteria because it's missing some.
Yeah,
elements
the
of-
actual bodybuilding thing,
Yeah.
the pageantry.
It's a
Like
pageantry.
Miss Universe is not a fucking sport. So neither is bodybuilding because Miss Universe even does more than we do. They have like rounds and they do speeches and they do, you know what I mean? We're just going up there. Like,
Is there any bodybuilding competitions where they do judge you by what you're saying?
no, there is fitness in bodybuilding and they do gymnastics routines.
Whoa,
That's a category in the IFB.
interesting.
So that one's, I would consider that.
If they started doing them, like let's say this next one, they start asking questions and you have to answer them mindfully. Do you think the placements would change?
Absolutely.
I think Mike would win first place. Yeah. You would win. You would beat everyone, Mike. Yeah, you would beat everybody.
I'm smarter than all of you.
Or you would see the more jack guys would go down in placing and because they're on way more anabolics and these.
The brain goes a little bit.
Man, imagine that. That'd be a fun.
All right, guys. Shoulders, chest,
Ass, throat,
butt.
ass, throat, shoulders, chest, ass, throat.
Literally everything.
Just do it all.